What's going on, guys? Captain Chaos here with another LSPDFR tutorial. Hey guys, so what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be showing you how to install LSPDFR. Okay, so if this is your first time installing LSPDFR, please watch this video through the end. Try not to skip because you could miss something important. Also, I'm going to put all the links in the description so you can just click on the link so you don't have to open a new browser and type in the other link. Alright guys. Also, I put my Discord link on there as well because I am needing more staff members to help people fix their games. And right now, I got one guy here. His name's Nathan. And I tell you what, this guy, he's really good. Nathan right here, he's my support manager. Really awesome dude, knows his stuff. And the only thing you have to do, guys, if you know how to troubleshoot LSPDFR, guys, that's all I need. I just need people to help people. That's what I do on my videos as well, on my YouTube channel. When somebody has an issue, I try my best to get that fixed. So Nathan, I know you see this video. I want to say thank you, man. You've been working your butt off, and it's much appreciated. Alright, so that being said, let's go ahead and start the tutorial. Alright guys, so don't feel discouraged with everything up here. So this is what all we're going to download today. This is what's going to run your game. Alright, I've been doing this since 2021, and every time when I do a fresh install, guys, I do the same thing here, and I never have an issue with my game. Unfortunately, when I do have an issue, it's something that may hinder my game, like such as installing a new mod that I've never played before, or something that previously gave us issues. So don't feel discouraged. Like I said, this is going to be simple. It's going to be easy. Just follow along with me, and then everything will go well. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to need is WinRar. So this is just to open your files, helping open your files when you download these mods and these packs and stuff like that. So what you're going to do is going to come down here where it says latest update. Actually, it updated today, if you really think about it. So what you're going to do is come to English or whatever language you prefer, and you can either click 64-bit or 32-bit. I use 64-bit. You can use whatever. It's just the only thing you do is just click on that, and it'll download straight to your PC. Pretty simple, straightforward. Nothing too crazy. The second one, guys, is going to be ScriptHook-V. This is basically one of the most important things to have in your game. So right here, if you scroll down, guys, again, it was updated, released in June 15th of 2023, so we know that it's recently updated. So you go ahead and download that. Alright guys, Raise Native UI, same thing, very important thing in your game as well. When you come right here where it says Assets 3, you're going to come down here, guys, and click on that Raise Native UI.zip, and it will download. Alright, this one, guys, this is going to be Simple Trainer. So what this does is it gives you options of enabling or disabling stuff on your game while you're doing gameplay. And you go ahead and download it as well. Alright guys, so the next one is going to be LSPDFR. LSPD First Response. This is basically your heartbeat of the game, guys. And I want to show you something right here too. LSPDFR itself strongly recommends you to do a clean copy of your main directory. Okay, so just in case something does happen to your game, you can fall back onto your main directory, and that's what I explained to everybody in the beginning of the video. So if you haven't done that, guys, please make sure you do that before you even start downloading any mods. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and hit that download button. We're gonna scroll down. Agree and download, and we're going to do the manual install. Here's that download. The next one is one of my favorite ones, guys. If you've never used BejoIjo mods in your game, I don't know what you're using, but in order to make a realistic version of your game, guys, this is where it is. BejoIjo mods I've been using since I've started playing LSPDFR, and I tell you what, it's a game changer. I love these mods. I thank BejoIjo all the time by keeping these mods updated for us. And he also has some Discord. He has a Discord. He has a donation where you can go donate to his cause here, and and I believe he's doing really, really good. And I don't know what I would do without these mods. So with these guys, Stop the Ped and Ultimate Backup, Compute Light, Simple Callouts, ALPR Light, a Speed Radar Light, and then Attempted Callouts. These are pretty simple to install, guys. All you got to do is just click on the Stop the Ped, scroll all the way down, and then there's going to be this right here. You're going to hit that down arrow button, and then it will download for you. Okay. The only bad thing about it is you're going to have to go back and download the other one just the same, like Ultimate Backup. So you just got to do those real fast. It's pretty easy, simple. The only thing bad you got to do is just click on every single one of them. Alright, so those are downloaded. Let's go ahead and go to Grammar Police. This is one of the mods that I use constantly on my games. I love using this one. It makes it, obviously realistic by, talking to dispatch and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and go down, hit download this file, agree and download, and you're going to do the main file right here. Next one's going to be Traffic Policer. This gives you the ability to do breathalyzers, traffic stops, speed detection. It's pretty cool. I love this one as well. Hit that download button, and we're going to do the main file as well. Just go ahead and hit that download button there. Alright, second, the other one's going to be Player Location Display. This is what you see right here in the back corner. Player Location Display. So anytime when you talk to dispatch, it will show their license plate number right above here. So you can role play on giving them a LP number and stuff like that. So it makes it much more realistic as well. Go ahead and hit that download button, and it'll download. EUP. This is your EUP menu for your uniforms. I like this one. I know you have the vanilla uniforms in your game, but if you want to, again, if you want to be realistic, this is the one thing to have. Emergency uniform pack. So this gives you other options to pick other uniforms. So this is the Law and Order. Go ahead and hit that download button, and then it's the OpenIV, I believe. Taking its sweet time. Okay, well, I guess it's doing it. Let's try it one more time. There it goes. Okay, so when y'all hit the download button, y'all gonna install the OIV. Okay, so go ahead and install this one here. It's gonna take a long time because this one is a large file, so it's gonna take a little bit to install. And then the last one we're going to do is ELS. This is the Emergency Lighting System. And this is what I was telling y'all about when I'm going to get you ready to where y'all can start installing like your vehicles and stuff like that. So this is going to be a start for you. So all you got to do is just install this, guys. It's pretty simple. We're going to do the top one here. Hitting download. Okay. Alright, so that's all the mods that we're going to download, and then plus we just downloaded these, so we're going to go ahead and start installing them into our main directory. Also, if y'all have OpenIV, guys, I'm going to show y'all something real fast. If you open your OpenIV, if you do not have OpenIV, I strongly suggest you to get it. I have a tutorial on how to install it in my YouTube channel, so you go check that out. I'm going to open this real fast. All right. So as you can see right here, guys, we don't have mods on here, right? Because usually when you go to your main directory, sometimes it says mods or stuff like that. So I'm going to get to that here in the future. But while we're here, let's go ahead and hit edit mode. Hit yes. And right here you see where it says install plugins for GTA 5. You're going to hit ASI Manager. And you're going to install every single one of these, okay? And you're going to hit yes. And hit install. So all those got to be installed, okay? Let's go ahead and go to tool or this check mark box here and make sure they did install, okay? Alright, let's go ahead and take it out of edit mode and get out of there. That's very important as well. Alright, so we're going to wait for the EUP Law and Order to download, and then we'll start putting stuff into our menu. Alright guys, so I got all my WinRar files on here, guys. This one right here is going to be your EUP Law and Order OIV. So we're going to do this one last, okay? So we're going to do that one last so nobody can get confused. So we're going to go in order from how we downloaded these mods, and let's go ahead and go to our main directory, alright? So everybody knows how to get to the main directory. Go ahead and go there. Pretty simple. Alright. Alright, so this obviously is a clean copy. There's nothing that's been installed yet. Then we're going to go ahead and minimize this a little bit so we can have room. Alright, the first one that we are going to install is going to be Script V. Alright. Bring it over here. So we're going to double click on bin. And the only two files we're going to put in, guys, is going to be denput8.dll and scriptv.dll, okay? As you can see over here where it says modified, it was updated 6/15 of 2023, alright? So what we're going to do is we're going to drag and drop these into our main directory right here. Right? Don't put it where it highlights, put it right here in the area. And then if it says replace, guys, hit replace, alright? If it don't say replace, that's fine. That is downloaded. You can get rid of that shortcut there. The next one's going to be Rage Native UI. Oops. The only thing that we're going to need, guys, is Rage Native UI.dll. Okay, so we just drag and drop that into our main directory. All right. Pretty easy, huh? So far. Alright. Next one's going to be Simple Trainer, Trainer V. Pretty simple. You're going to get these two files right here in the bottom, and you can drag and drop them to your main directory. Go ahead and get rid of that. Alright, the other one's going to be our most important one, is you're going to be your LSPDFR. Bring it over here, bring it down. Okay. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to highlight every single thing in this folder here. I know sometimes I got a huge problem doing this because it never gives me, come on. It never gives me room. Alright, so we're going to highlight every single thing in here, guys, and we're going to deselect by holding our left control key on our keyboard, and we're going to deselect the double dots, license, and we're going to deselect readme. Alright, again, make sure you got plenty of room to install these. So we can go ahead and drag and drop all that into our main directory. And everything that you see in blue right now, guys, is what you just installed, okay? Alright, and you're going to get rid of that. Let's see here. Okay, let's go ahead and delete that shortcut. Alright guys, before we go further, before we put anything else in, okay, scroll down to where you see Rage plugin hook right here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to right click, send to, and hit a desktop shortcut. Alright. Right here, guys, you can see where you have the Rage plugin shortcut on your desktop. You can either pin it to your taskbar, or you can keep it up here. It's not really important. But go ahead and double click on that Rage, and it's gonna pop up, guys. All right. So you're gonna wait for it to count down. You're gonna hit accept, and it's going to do its thing here. Real easy, real simple. Again, just follow my steps, guys, and we can get everything in order. Alright, so what we got here is you got your console key, F4, also your plug-in timeout threshold. Okay, we want to change that 1 into a 6. Go to plugins. Anytime and every time when you put new mods in your game, guys, this is going to be very important. If you put new mods in your game, you always want to put load all plugins at startup. So go right here where it's load these plugins. You're going to click your plugins, and then you're going to click load all plugins. Alright, that's when you install other mods. We don't need anything from here. Game settings, let's go ahead and go to backup game version, guys, and let's hit this backup current version. Alright, once it's done, you can come over here to revert, and you can see that you are supported. Okay, so when that happens, guys, we go ahead and save and launch. We're probably going to go in the game and make our character, so we see it on the game. Alright, welcome in game. So what we're going to do is we can go to one of these mini police stations here, and we can make our character. So I'm going to go to this one right here. It's closer. And I just want to let everybody know, do not have any police officers on you while you're doing this, because unless you know cheat codes, guys, but if you get police on you, you're going to have to get rid of them before you go into the police station. So let's make sure that when we steal a car, make sure there's nobody or any officers in the area. So I just seen one, so that's why I'm just running around. Let's see. Okay, he's gone. Oh, he almost got me. Let's get this car.
Get out the car, nigga.
Oh my god.
Ah, shit! No way!
So there, dude. Again, it's simple. It's safe. It's safe, I swear. Alright. Almost there. Alright, so when y'all see this, guys, I'm going to show you how to fix that too. No problemo. Alright, let's go ahead and go up here. Let's go ahead and go in. Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go on duty, and it's going to ask you to create a character. We're going to hit OK. Alright, so this is where the fun begins. You can do anything you want, any character, anything in that. So I'm going to go ahead and go male, obviously. And this is what I do. And this is, every time when I install this game, I always pick the same character. So I get the Mad Karen look with, where's he at? That's not him. There he is. Just, I don't know. It's just, I've always used that. And all I do is I just hit custom, or I'm sorry, standard on all of them. Pretty straightforward. Oops, standard. Appearance. I do the shaved head. It's whatever on that. You can do basically anything you want, guys. Light brown, dark brown, really don't matter. And then you can hit save and continue, and you can type in your name. Everybody knows my name already. I don't know how many Aaron Guerreros are in this this world. hit enter, and you're going to click on your name to use or whatever name that you put on there. And then we're going to go to the garage, right? All right, go ahead to police garage. And you just go ahead and hit select and continue. And that's pretty much right there, guys. You just make sure that you create your character. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of the game and continue installing the other mods. Alright, since we created our profile, or our character, sorry, let's go ahead and make sure we have our GTA 5 main directory back up. And we're going to go ahead and install these BejoIjo mods real fast, because these are the faster ones. So speed radar light. And these are pretty simple. All you're going to do is come over here and hit the speed radar light. And we're just going to drag and drop these plugins, okay? So make sure you go on the very top here. So we're going to go ahead and just drag and drop this plugin to your main directory. Okay, that's it. Go ahead and exit that. EUP light, do the same thing. Drag and drop the plugin into there, your main directory. Stop the ped, which is one of my favorite ones as well. Go in there. Okay, so I'm going to show you something real fast, guys, before we continue. You see this Rage Native UI.dll? If you come over here, you can see the modification date was 12/19/2021. This is very important when you're installing mods, okay? So when you see Rage Native UI.dll, you want to come down here where it says Rage Native, right here. No, sorry, right here. Rage Native UI.dll, right here, guys. You see where it says 2/5/2023? If you put this Rage Native in your main directory, your game is not going to work. So the only thing I ask is you check that before you even install any future mods, okay? Just helping you out on that part. So instead of getting those two, we're going to just drag and drop this plug in here. Alright, stop the ped is done. Next one's going to be Ultimate Backup. Oh crap. You're going to double click on Ultimate Backup. Same thing, just drag and drop the plugins into your main directory. If it asks you to replace, go ahead and replace files. If it doesn't, that's okay. Alright, Ultimate Backup's done. Next one's going to be Attempted Crime Callouts. Same thing, we're going to go into that. And this one, guys, we're going to drag and drop only two files. It's going to be LSPDFR and plugins. That's it. In there. Get rid of that shortcut. Simple callouts. Double click on simple callout. Same thing. We're going to just drag and drop those two files into our main directory. Oops, wrong one. Alright, Compute Light. Double click on Compute Light. Just drag and drop the plugins into your main directory. Okay. Alright, so the Grammar Police, basically the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and come over here to Grand Theft Auto. And you see all these with the exception of, you see this one right here is updated, so you don't necessarily have to, but you can bring all these into your main directory. But I'm going to go ahead and just deselect the Rage Native, but I'm going to go ahead and just bring these four into my main directory here. Alright, that's done. Traffic Policer. If I'm going too fast, I'm sorry, guys. We're going to double click on GTA 5. Same thing. Make sure you see how that one's an older one, this Rage Native. So we're just going to deselect the last one, and we're going to get these three files into our main directory. Alright. Player location display. Installation. Grand Theft Auto 5, and we're only going to place these two into our main directory. Alright, EUP menu. Go to Files, and we're going to install the plugins only. There you go. Delete, and then ELS, Emergency Lighting System. And you go into Installation, Grand Theft Auto 5, and Advanced Hook. I don't think we got Advanced Hook. We don't. Okay. So we're gonna get all these into our main directory. All right, delete that. All right, so that's all for our main directory. So let's go ahead and open the Open4. All right. So what we're gonna do, make sure we're on edit mode. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Tools, Package Installers. And if your file is on your desktop, guys, make sure you go to your desktop. And right here, we're going to double click on EUP Law and Order. And it's going to ask you to download or install. And you're only going to install your mods folder, okay? You're not going to install with GTA 5. And hit install, and it's going to install for you. Alright, you'll say that it's been installed. You hit close. And we'll go ahead and get out of the edit mode, and we're going to exit out of OpenIV. Alright guys, so we basically installed everything that we need to install. Now earlier when I was telling you about, if we go to your main directory here, earlier when I was telling you about OpenIV, how it doesn't have the mods folder. So you can tell there's only an update in here, okay? So when we go to our OpenIV here, I'm going to go ahead and start it up. Alright, we're going to hit edit mode. Actually, don't hit edit mode because we're not editing. Sorry about that. So what we're going to do is, we're going to bring that over here. Alright. So when you go to mods, you see there's mods here, and there's only an update. It's going to be the same thing right here. It's going to be an update. If you want to install vehicles or anything that matter, you would need Time64, right? So what you're going to do, guys, is you're going to highlight Time64, and we're going to hit copy. We're going to go to mods, and we're going to hit paste. Alright, that's going to download into our mods folder. Okay, and then you're going to see it in here, right? So you got Time64 now in here, but you got to wait for it to download, okay? So it will take roughly 20-30 minutes, depending on your internet speed. It could take longer, but mine would take at least 30 minutes. So I'll see y'all when that gets done. Alright guys, so now you can see I have update and Time64 in both my main directory and also OpenIV. So in the future, if I want to start installing vehicles and stuff like that, I can do it without any issues. That being said, since we got all that finished, what we're going to do is we want to check our INI files, okay? So when I'm talking about INI files, is the files that have the settings logo on them, right? So like Ultimate Backup, when you double click on Ultimate Backup here, where it says keys, guys, this is where your keyboard users are, okay? And if you're a button person, like a controller user, just like me, you can modify this for your controller. Specifically on Ultimate Backup, I like using keyboard because if I set, let's see here, my panic button here, it's on number pad 0, right? So I got to press the right controller key and the number pad 0 to initiate a panic button. But if I put a panic button, where do I see the panic button on this one? Right here. You see how where it says none? So that's not going to be on my controller. But like, say if I put it on A, right, on my controller, and we all know when you're playing Grand Theft Auto 5 or anything else in that matter, when you start running and you press A, it's going to continue to initiate the panic button. So it's going to be chaos. So that's why I keep mine on keyboard. Same thing with traffic police, or just go on there, make sure nothing's going to clash. Like 1 Adam 18, this is your call sign that they have on here. But I have a trick that I came up with a couple years ago that I can easily fix everything when I get done with it. So what I do, guys, is I go to grammar police and I go to default, right? So this is call sign 1 Adam 18. So I use 1 Adam 18. So when I want to change it, I just want to delete that. What's that? It all has to be capitalized. Okay, true. Everything's true. Let's see. Yeah. Again, buttons, guys. This is for your controller users. Dispatch primary button. You can press a button to duck dispatch. Show notifications, yes. Show player status. You're gonna hit true right here, guys. Okay. Oop. All lowercase. You hit true. And right there. Show target plate. Same thing. You're gonna erase that and hit true. Okay. And then this is your position. We can keep that the same. Hold to talk, guys. You're gonna hit true on that one. Okay. Let's see here. I keep all that the same. All that same. And if y'all want, guys, y'all can change this. I'm just doing it by my preference. Error and all that stuff. Okay. Before y'all do anything, like say if you do make changes on these INI files, you have to save them. Okay, have to save them. I'm not going to save mine because I have a trick where I can get all mine at the same time. So that being said, guys, when you go through these INI files, make sure that they're not going to clash with any other mods that you have. Okay, so what we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to go ahead and go into the game, and I can show you how this stuff works. Alright, guys, while installing all these mods, I forgot to mention about something that I've done a few years ago. So every time when I do a fresh install, I'm always having to go in my INI files and changing all the keys and buttons and everything so it won't clash with any other mods. So what I did was I made 4 folders that I've already configured and saved them, so the next time when I do a fresh install, I can just copy and paste them into the INI files. So I'm just going to show you an example of what I do, and I went ahead and put the INI files in my Discord, so you can just basically copy and paste them to your INI files in your main directory. So I'm going to show you a quick example of that. So right here, guys, I have the LSPDFR, the keys, traffic policer, and stop the pet. So these are folders that I configured and saved. So stop the pet and the keys won't clash with each other. So traffic policer and grammar police won't clash with each other. It's just something that I came up with, and I want to share with y'all. So just in case y'all have issues, this can help y'all. So perfect example what to do, guys. For your LSPDFR, just click on that, you hit open file, and you're just going to highlight everything here. You're going to hit copy, and then you're going to go to your main directory, and then you go to LSPDFR here and LSPDFR. You erase all that, and you're going to hit paste. Okay, that's going to change. That's a game changer right there. So you're going to hit save, guys. I'm not going to hit save because I've already done all this already. Alright, and if you want to continue, there's also the keys. You just hit open file. You're going to just do the same thing. Just copy and paste, guys. Pretty simple. Again, like I said, this will help your game out tremendously. And then you just hit paste. file, save. Alright. And the reason why I did this is because it was always clashing with my game every time when I played, and it was just a pain in the butt. So we're easy. Now I'm just doing this so I can show y'all, just to you know, just to let y'all know what to do. So then I'm going to go to traffic policer right here, delete all that, and then paste, and then file, save. Okay. Alright, and then the last one here, stop the ped, guys. This is the longest INI file that I had to configure. So I went ahead and done that too, to where you just copy everything here. There's a lot in here. Copy, and then go to your INI file, go to stop the ped, same thing, and erase, and then paste, and again save file. Okay, so that's basically it on this. It's just to help your game out when you're playing, when you're role playing, or if you go to 5M. You know, it's not gonna mess with your game while you're playing. You know, especially if you're doing like a live stream, you don't have to get out of the game and then fix it and then come back. So that was a little bonus feature for you guys. Hopefully it works. Please let me know, and we'll continue with the tutorial. Hey guys, welcome in game. I'm about to make a traffic stop on this vehicle in front of me. Now I assigned to do a traffic stop, I assigned the A button on my controller to initiate it. So I'm going to go ahead and press A now. Actually, I got to get closer. Okay. And now that I have, I guess, activated the initial stop, I can turn my lights on. And right there will let the suspect know to pull over. And hopefully they pull all the way over. So I don't know what he's doing. There he goes. Alright, so we made our first traffic stop. Now we're going to have to tell dispatch that we are on a traffic stop. Adam 18, show me on traffic stop. Now you can make, you know, have fun with it, right? So you can just say requesting plate check 47 John Queen 1420, gonna be northbound on US Route 1. And then she's gonna give you your vehicle report. What's gonna tell you the model, plate, owner, how many citations, if they have a vehicle flag or an owner flag. So once you get all the information, you're going to walk up to the vehicle, and this is where stop the ped comes into play. We're going to ask for all documents. We're going to ask for driver's license only. So I usually ask all documents.
Tip-lom. Thank you.
Alright, so once we get all that, we can go back to our vehicle. And this is where the compute light comes into play. We can use our computer. I set it to where it's going to be my D-pad right button. I'm going to hold that down, and that's going to bring up the computer. So you can check the driver. You can set probation, parole, driver's license status, if he has warrants, if he has a gun permit, concealed. You can check the vehicle. It says registration expired. You can check the owner of the vehicle, which is him. So you have two options. You can create a arrest report or a citation report. Obviously this is going to be a citation, so we're going to do a citation, and we're going to be doing vehicle or document related, and we're going to do expired vehicle registration, and then vehicle operation, vehicle equipment. It's going to be neon underglow lighting. Alright, we're going to go here and we're going to hit submit citation. Alright, now we can get out of the vehicle and walk back up to the driver's side vehicle, and then we're going to issue him the citation right here where it says issue ticket from Computer Light. And right there at the bottom it tells you how much the citation is, which is $700. Now at this point you can just walk back to your vehicle and get in, and the traffic stop is over. Just like that. You can tell dispatcher 10-8. Item 18, show me 10-8.
Copy that. 1, Adam 18, proceed to patrol area.
Alright guys, so the uniform on our EUP, on your keyboard you press F11 and that'll bring up your EUP menu. So you can basically look at all your
Dispatch calling unit 1, Adam 18. We have a traffic alert
uniforms
for
here,
carjacking.
LSPD uniform, Class A, Class B, Class C, also Detective Bureau, LSSD, same thing. I usually go with SAHP with this uniform here.
Attention all units, we've got a 148
you can also
on,
do EUP Serve and
Great
Rescue.
Ocean Highway.
That's for like if you want to role play fire EMS.
All units respond.
That's pretty cool. I've done it before. And also you can save your wardrobe. It's like, say if you don't want to keep on finding one of your favorite uniforms, you can go to the uniform and save it. Alright guys, so that's going to be the end of the tutorial. Please guys, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. If you want to either private message me on Discord or just leave a comment, I would surely get back to you. Again, I'm going to need some assistance in my Discord to help with troubleshooting some issues with LSPDFR to help people. So if you want to be a staff member of my Discord, let me know as well in my Discord, and we'll go from there. I'm here to help everybody. I'm here to help you. In my YouTube, I have a perk to where if I'm playing live and if you have a issue with your game, I will help you live on my live stream. So with that being said, guys, I really hope this helped you out. Again, give me some feedback. Let me know what tutorials you want to see in the future. And thanks for coming in, and hopefully you have a good day. Thank you.